Hello everybody, Astonishing Spider Team, and today I finally dragged myself out of bed to review the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 Venom. Now, before you start going in the comments section saying, "But Spider-Teen, you said you'd review Vegito next!" I did not. Piss off. And with that said, the painting and sculpting on this figure is fantastic. Though it's got some wear and tear due to the fact that it's a 13-year-old figure, the joints still hold up very well. Though the ankles are pretty loose, but it's not something that's going to give me AIDS. Something about the embossed design and the raised webbing along those silver eyes and the snake mouth kind of give this figure a bit of a menacing presence. But when it comes to the characterization of Venom and Eddie Brock in the movie...
Hey, Parker.
When you take off your nerd glasses and step back and look at the character of Eddie Brock, you see someone who Peter could have easily become if he let selfishness get a hold of him and only looked out for himself. In a way, this Eddie Brock acts as the anti-Peter Parker. He lies in order to get to the top, and he purposely doctors photos in order to get the photographer position at the Daily Bugle.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
And to make matters worse, he doesn't even cheat correctly. Everyone knows the golden rule is that you're supposed to change it so that it isn't too obvious that you cheated.
Show this to your editor. Tell him to check his source next time.
And as a result of getting exposed for his treachery, he gets... But instead of learning a harsh lesson from this, he goes to the Big G himself and asks him to be Hitman.
I want you to kill Peter Parker.
I don't think that's what Peter meant when he said get religion, Proc. But as luck would have it, Peter just got done chasing down the Shocker to the ends of the... oh wait, that's the wrong material. And stands there like a dope as Peter peels the symbiote off and latches onto him. Anyone else think that a normal person would be running if that dropped on them and started moving? Well, anyway, Brock is taken over by the emo within and becomes... Oh, Jesus Christ! Get that away from me! I actually love this design of Venom. Of course, his classic being number 1, the Raimi design takes the original suit and twists it with heavy metal. Though I have to gripe about the size of him in the movie. He's just about the same height, if not somewhat shorter than Peter, and not as bulky as his comic counterpart. Now, I'm not saying let's make him into the Hulk, or whatever this freak show was supposed to be.
Freak? I'm the freak. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
And in my opinion, it should have stuck around for a sequel for more development instead of just, you know, dying. Like every other antagonist of the trilogy. Huh. But anyway, I've been rambling for too long, and then this is a figure review, not a movie's in-depth character analysis and such shit. The detail on this figure is amazing. It even has a honeycomb powder on the legs and arms. I like the head sculpt as well, though I feel like it's a bit too small and contracts to his stocky big boy body. And I like the fact that they worked the tongue in as well. And he doesn't have any accessories, so I guess that only leaves... oh no. Since Toy Biz bit the dust due to bankruptcy, the toy line for Marvel Legends merchandise was left in the hands of Hasbro. And this Marvel Legends line specifically shows how much effort they put in. Some Spider-Man 3 action figures were scaled down, but prices kept high. This Marvel Legends line wasn't as well received due to shortcuts Hasbro took. Most namely, taking the Spider-Man 2 Ultra Posable figure and just slapping a bright red, dark blue with a way too bright silver paint job for the webbing. No retooling, no remolds, just slapped a coat of paint on it. But what if Venom, you ask? Well, in terms of posability, I guess the job done. The head is on a ball socket, so that means he's able to look this far up, but he's unable to look down. And as you know, a ball socket always means a swivel here, 360 rotation at the shoulder, bicep swivel here, double jointed elbows, hands are on a hinge joint, but also a swivel here. The upper body is on a diaphragm ball joint. You can't crunch, you can't arc, and you can't tilt. But you can turn side to side. So what's the... no way swivel? His hips are on ball sockets, so you can turn them this way to do a pretty good kick, but not that far back because of his ass. Lay off the donuts, you fatso. And if you turn up the hip joints side like they're supposed to be, they can get a beautiful spread. Swivel here. Double jointed knees as God intended. No cap swivel. You can when it goes up and down. Don't go pivot or toe bend, what the f— As good as this figure looks, I wish it was articulated better. Way better. But when you work with what you got, you can pull off some pretty amazing poses. And here's your obligatory size comparison. Yeah, insert my dick joke here. Oh wait. Here he is next to Bandai Figurized Super Saiyan God Vegito, Marvel Legends Miles Morales, Marvel Legends in-game Iron Man, Dazen Model One Punch Man, Marvel Legends Absorbing Man Venom, and his movie nemesis, Spider-Man 2 Superposable Spider-Man. Now, despite the shortcomings this figure may have, it's still very well designed, and it has one of the best Venom designs I have ever seen in a long time. I highly suggest you get this figure at a cheap price like I did. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video. Until next time, for whatever video I post next. See ya.